Hey guys, welcome back to another Splatoon 3 video. So, we have an extra work, little mini event. So let's see what the weapon rotation is. Wow, we're off to a great start. I can't speak English. Alright, what have we got? That's not bad actually. That's pretty good. Like, I think that's one of the best rotations we've had for a while. Like, I'm pretty good with all of these. Well, Tento is meh, but I'd say 3 out of 4 of them, me being good with, that's a pretty good ratio. So we're going to be on Salmon and Smokeyard, so we'll see how that goes. Right, so, let's get started. Obviously I got to remind myself that as soon as I get assigned a weapon at the start of the match, I'm stuck with it till the end, so yeah, that's something I keep forgetting, so yeah. So, who's excited for Grand Festival? 'Cause I sure am. My reaction's already up on the channel, and as of recording, the views are pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we've got Enzap. Basic weapon. I can dig this the whole match. I should also mention, with regards to the mid-season balance patch, and how it said that it would have sorted out the canopy for the Brellas, they kind of fixed it, but they also didn't address the other problem. According to a lot of players that used to play Brella, I used to play Brella, but I didn't know this, the Brella's shield HP has been greatly reduced in Splatoon 3, so they kind of only solved half of the problem. Hopefully, again, justice for Brellas in Splatoon 4. As for the festival's theme, that's going to be really tricky to decide. I do agree with people when they say Team Present is the most boring option you could choose, because it's like more the same. I get that. But my girlies Pearl and Marina are on that team, so Nintendo's holding me at gunpoint, just being like, you gotta pick something. You're not going to get the full experience otherwise. But yeah, I do agree with loads of people's points on why Past and Future will be teams you'd rather be a part of. Past being we might finally get to see the Great Turf War in person. That could be a fun game, although I don't know how they'd implement it for online, like, and you'd probably still be Inklings only, because in that time frame, Octarians and Inklings were still being very mean to each other. But Future has a good option as well. Like, it's basically Team Order from Splatoon 2 back with a vengeance, pretty much. And from what we saw for Side Order, that was really fun, and it has a lot of good potential, so I don't know, it's going to be really hard. Thankfully, at this current time, we do have a decent chunk of preparation before it happens, so I might try and weigh out the pros and cons and what I would personally want for the future and go from there. But yeah, it's nice to see people being positive and, you know, saying how cool it would be if their choice won. Although another thing needs to be addressed, which I don't think I acknowledged in my reaction video. As much as the community is going to be together and having a good time, it's also going to be the most toxic during this Splatfest. Like, if you've been part of the Splatoon community ever since Splatoon 3 came out, yikes, it can get a bit negative here and there. But yeah, my personal message for when Grand Festival arrives, just be nice, have fun, have a good time. That's what it's focused on. All the idols are performing together. Take the chance to appreciate it. Don't be mean to people. Bit of a risky move there, but no one gets left behind. Ugh. Let's go, I managed to dunk the egg. things are going well so far. Oh yeah, and the amiibo as well. Hopefully I might be able to get my hands on them, but every time there's a new amiibo and you have to do the whole reset the website every 5 seconds, it's a gamble. I've been quite lucky with previous amiibo I've managed to get my hands on. Like the Zelda and Ganondorf amiibo, even though technically I didn't get to open them till Christmas, but, you know, I'm still really thankful I've been able to get them. As well as the Deep Cut amiibo and whatnot. So we'll just have to see when September 5th arrives. I might make a separate video on amiibo in general, because I think amiibo is one of the best things Nintendo has ever made. I know, considering all the choices they've made in the past, you think, wow, really? Instead of, you know, innovating their consoles, you choose to focus on the funny figures that they make? Yes. Yes, I do. I also looked a bit more into the Emio situation and what kind of game it is. Obviously, if you saw my short video covering the topic, you would know it's another one of the Famicom Detective Club games, which I heard are pretty good. And it turns out that franchise hasn't had an entry in, I think, 30 years. You guys will have to check me on that. I didn't realise how much of a big deal this was. No wonder they were being so vague about it. Good for you guys, honestly, that play the games. Oh dear, high tide. This isn't good. Gotta remember this. Alright, not too bad. Mothership. This could be a free one. I've been going through a lot of my videos, adding tags to them. Now, when it comes to the topic of tags, I was on the fence about them for the longest time. Like, I thought, oh, but what if it's a cheap way to get, you know, more views? Or, oh, what if it's considered lazy? No, man, I have seen many channels that do a variety of different things have tags on their videos. And said videos are some of the best things I've ever seen. So, after a while of just thinking about it, I eventually decided, you know what, screw it, I've got nothing to lose, let's do it. And it's paying off, because, fun fact about the Grand Festival reaction video, I put tags on it, and it's actually doing pretty alright. Do you know what I find weird? When you're putting them in, YouTube says this will have minimal change on your search results, or, you know, your analytics. Oh, really? Then how come said videos I were watching had so many views, and oh, would you look at that, they had tags on them. I'm not exactly an expert on how YouTube works, so I don't know. But yeah, gradually as time goes on, I'll be going through my older videos, adding tags on them to slightly increase the odds of them being seen a bit more. Alright, so for that first attempt, that was really good. Alright, round 2, we got Enzap again. I'm not exactly complaining, I did pretty well last match. Alright, I believe it's Glowfly's time, so we're betting every surface we can. Yep, Glowfly's time. That's just great. Okay, things are getting heavy already. Oh god. Oh, I'm getting beamed. Alright, we need to get those stingers out if we can. And the fish sticks, because they're going to get annoying and all. Oh, there's so many of them. You forget how chaotic Salmon Run gets, regardless of which mode you're playing. Alright, I think we got Mothership next, so we'll try and get more eggs. Yep, Mothership. Alright. This is definitely one of the modes you want to know how to substrafe in, or well, I guess Salmon Run in general would be a good way to learn substrafing. What I meant was this is one of the scenarios you definitely want to know substrafing for. Nice, we're getting a lot more eggs in. We're already optimizing the match. Ooh, that was lucky. That killer whale placement, that was lucky. My people, they need me. No, stop pushing me around. Oh, we didn't quite get it. Right, that's gonna be it for this video. So, did pretty well. I mean, yeah, you didn't get to see me use any other weapon besides the end zap, but well, at least it's better than me struggling with another one, I guess. So So my tips as per usual, normally I would have said them during the match, but I've been pretty focused at the moment. Remember the waves, because with extra work, the waves and the enemy placement remain the same. So keep that in mind when you're trying to score for a very high score. And keep your specials a little longer. Obviously not till the last wave. That's a very, very common problem that even I still have. I still forget. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you get a good score.